Hey YouTube, welcome to Pokemon TCG 101. My name is Purplecliffe and I'm going to be showing you today how to jump into this game as quickly and effectively as possible. Now the biggest thing that a lot of people ask is what to do once they've finished the tutorial and gotten their 250 coins and their GX card. Now the best thing that I can tell you to do is to save your coins. You want to save your coins right off the bat, and we'll go into that in a second. But first things first, you can go up here and we'll look at the Trainer Challenge. Now the Trainer Challenge is possibly the most new user-friendly thing in the game. They give you a few theme decks that you can play against AI opponents, and when you play 7 games, you unlock the deck to play against other people online. There are 3 that they give you at the current moment in time. That is Hidden Depths, Born of Fire, and Crushing Current. Of these 3, I would say Hidden Depths and Crushing Current are probably the best, but on this account, I did Hidden Depths. I played 7 games and unlocked this for future play. Now you could go through and play against these opponents multiple different times with different decks to try and get a pack from each of them, but there are much better ways to build your collection. And that's going over here to the Versus Ladder. Now the Versus Ladder is one of the more easy to understand parts of this game. There are multiple different formats: Theme, Standard, Expanded, and Legacy. And we'll go over those right now. Theme is a constructed format. You get a theme deck from either the shop or from the game itself, and you can play against other people online with their theme decks. There are certain theme decks that are better than others, which we'll go over in a bit, and I'll recommend you which theme deck you should get to start out your account. Standard is the last 2 years of sets. At the current time, it is Sun and Moon, base, all the way up to Lost Thunder, and soon Team Up. Expanded is a little bit larger. It is from the last 8 or 9 years of sets, and there are multiple banned cards. Legacy is not that popular, but it's from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, all the way to the end of Black and White, so very, very old, and it's pretty hard to get into, so I wouldn't even touch it. Expanded is the easiest to get into for the new player, but Standard is the most popular, and we're going to be going over in future videos how to get your first Standard deck and to jump straight into that. But today we're going to be looking at the theme section of the Versus Rewards, and this is possibly, and not possibly, this is the best way to build your account without paying a single dime. As you can see down here, there are multiple different rewards. I've already gotten a few of them on my account from just playing against other opponents, and they are very, very good. Every time you get a win, you're getting 10 Versus points. If you're on a win streak, it does boost it for each win up to a 5 win streak. At a 5 win streak, you're getting 25 Versus points rather than 10 per win. And as you can see down here, you get different rewards for the amount of Versus points that you have. There are 3 different tiers on the Versus Ladder, and this resets every 21 days. This month, the end is a Ho-Oh GX, and once you get to the end, you've got some packs, you've got tournament tickets, which we'll go into in a little bit. You get to the second tier. There's always another copy of that GX at the second tier, and these are really, really good ways to build your collection, so I suggest playing the Versus Ladder as much as you possibly can. Also, it gives you some more packs. You can get coins, uncommon chests, and when you get to the third part of the ladder, this is the most popular one, as a lot of players who even already have the GXs try and finish the ladder because they give you a full art trainer card. There's no difference between a full art trainer card and a normal trainer card. It just looks a lot nicer, and they're a lot more rare. This month's is Kiawe, but it changes in 11 days, and it's always different. Now, the best way to get these is by playing a theme deck that is pretty much better than the opponent's. And that's why I said to save your coins. What you want to do is you want to save up 500 coins and go over here to the shop and purchase, at the time, Entei theme deck. If more theme decks come out that are better than Entei, I will put them in the description so you can see which one is the best to buy. But right now, Entei is the best theme deck that you could buy. It gives you, I believe they're 40 cards or 60 cards. It's 60 cards. It gives you a 60 card deck, a coin for the game, and a bunch of cards that you could use even in Standard or Expanded. The best ones you could see would be Guzma, Copycat, Lily, and Kukui, as you can use these in other decks. But right now, this is the best theme deck, and what you want to do is you want to purchase this and then go play against other players on the Versus Ladder, and then just keep grinding up those coins. There are other theme decks that are good. The Swampert one, the Alolan Exeggutor, and the Empoleon are all honorable mentions. And the Garchomp one is very, very special for a certain reason, and we'll go into that in the next video. But the Entei, get the Entei theme deck, go play against some other people and start stacking up coins. Now, once you start getting coins, you want to go over here and purchase the Guardians Rising booster pack. There's a lot of booster packs here, as every single set from 2008 to up is in here, so it can get pretty confusing, and a lot of people just go after the first set, but you want to go after Guardians Rising, as there's a card in this pack that is extremely crucial for pretty much every single deck in the format, minus a few budget decks, which we're going to also go over soon. And that is Tapu Lele GX. Tapu Lele is very essential. It's such a good Pokemon that you can put in every single deck, and about 95% of the decks that are played at regionals and international championships recently have had Tapu Lele in them. So I would save all your coins to buy Guardians Rising packs to try and get your Tapu Leles. Once you get one or two, you're able to go and branch out more into buying different sets. At the moment, I always suggest Lost Thunder's really good, Celestial Storm's really good, Forbidden Light and Ultra Prism are also great. The last few sets have been really good. Now, there are a few differences between these packs. When you buy a pack in the shop with your coins, it is trade locked. That means that all of the cards that you get in this pack and the pack itself, you're not able to trade to other users. Trading is a really big thing in Pokemon TCGO, which we're going to have a video on in the future. But every pack you get from in the shop, from your daily rewards, and from the Versus ladder are trade locked, which means when you open them up, none of the cards are tradable, and we'll look at that right now. As you can see, when you go to a card in your collection, there's two different numbers. There's a tradable number and a trade locked number. I do have a few cards over here that are for trade, which means I did open up a pack and that was tradable, which I don't suggest doing, but I wanted to for the sake of this video. Now, when you go over to packs, you'll see that right here, and you'll find your trade locked and tradable packs. When you open a pack, and say we opened this right here, it will always open your trade locked packs first and save your tradables for last. Now, what I suggest doing is, if you do have tradable packs and you do get them from the game, do not open them. Packs in this game are used as kind of a currency to try and get the cards that you want from other players. So the best way to do it is to save your tradable packs and trade those later on for cards that you need so you can build your deck as effectively as you can. Since it's sort of like gambling, you never really know what you'll get from it, and it's always safer to just save them and trade for what you need. Now, if you do have trade locked packs, I always suggest opening those. I'm saving these right here to try and build up a bunch so I can make an opening video. But always you can just open those, go ahead and, because it doesn't matter if you trade them or not. Now you might be asking, how do I get tradable packs? There are multiple different ways. The first and easiest way is to buy a pack of Pokemon cards in real life, which can get pretty expensive, but for every pack they have a code inside of it that gives you a pack of that set. This one's Lost Thunder. We're gonna give this one to you guys right there. If anyone wants to claim this, let me know in the comments what you get from it. But you'll be able to use these packs in-game, and they are tradable. If you do get a really good card from your pack in real life, these are completely different. They are randomized, so you might not get that card, but you might also get something nicer. When it comes to tradable packs, there is a list online that has different values for each of them, as some of them are more popular than others, and I'll put that in the description now below. But after you've got your tradable packs, you're playing your Entei theme deck, you are gathering trainer tokens. There's another way to get tradable packs, and that is the events feature. Throughout the daily rewards, and also in some of your daily chests, which we'll go into in a little bit, you can get trainer tickets or event tickets up here, which allow you to participate in these events. Now, these events between standard and expanded are all 8 people events. They cost different amount of tickets to join, and sometimes they put up 24 ticket events that have much more rewards for it. But the one we're going to be looking at, since you've just started your account, is the theme tournament. You could jump into this with any of the theme decks that you have, including the Entei deck, and it does cost 4 tickets. Sadly, I do not have those, but when you do play in these, you can get tradable packs, as all the packs from these are tradable, and also coins to buy more packs in the game. If you win, you get 3 tradable boosters and 200 tickets, and later on, when you're able to compete in standard and expanded events, you'll get 6 random boosters and 400 tokens. The last way to get tradable packs in this game is by doing challenges. Now, challenges are one of the most confusing things other than trading in this game, but we're going to try and go over that right now. As you see, we have an active challenge, Mighty Mind. If we complete this challenge, we get a random pack and 2 psychic experience. As you can see, I'm level 0 on this account, but we'll go into that right now. It says knock out 2 opposing Pokemon with my psychic Pokemon, and I'll get 2 XP. So all I would have to do is go over here and play the Mental Mind theme deck that they give you for starting out, and knock out 2 Pokemon with, say, a Gallade or a Swoobat, and we'll get the 2 XP in a random pack. Now, the 2 XP, if we go over here, as you can see, it'll have a 0 out of 5 on this psychic energy. Now, when you get up to 5 EXP on this, you'll get a small reward. You'll get this coin right here, and it will give you level 1 Psychic. The max you can get on each of these is level 3, and the amount of experience increases for which level you're on. And when you're level 30, all of these will be level 3, and you'll get even more challenges. Now, the big part about this is when you hit level 16, all the packs you get from your challenges are tradable. It's the same thing as buying a pack in real life and getting the code. It's very, very important. But it does take a little bit of time to get there. So I always suggest trying to do your active challenges every single day. If there's a challenge you don't like, you can always click on it and delete it. This is one of the tutorial challenges, so you can't delete those. But when you get higher levels up, you can get up to 3 challenges a day, and it's very, very helpful. Now we're going to go over all the other features in this game. We've already seen the events, the versus, the trainer challenge. There is a tutorial on here, which you've already done. I don't know why it's still up here, but I guess they wanted to keep it there. One more thing with versus is every single day you have daily challenges. We can go over here. All of these things right here you can get, and it resets at 7 p.m. Eastern every single day. Unless the times have changed, then it's 8 p.m. Eastern. So these daily versus rewards can have chests, you've got coins, event tickets, and it goes up to 11. After you pass 11, you're only getting 5 trainer tokens per win. Now you might be asking, hey, what are in these boxes? There's actually a bunch of things you can get from these. You can get coins, any amounts, you can get tickets, and you can also get random booster packs. The most rare things you can get from these, I believe, are 1% chances. You can get 375 coins, you can get multiple packs, and you can also get about up to 8 event tickets to jump into events and get even more packs. I would say the 375 coins is probably the best one you can get. Again, these reset every single day, and you can get up to the 11th, and I really suggest just trying to hammer these out once you start your account, because they're really, really good ways, and you can get thousands of coins a day solely from the daily versus rewards and the ladder. Over here, we're going to look at your collection. You're able to find your Pokemon, your trainers, energies, packs, all of the packs that you have, some gameplay items, which are your deck boxes, your coins, and your sleeves, and avatar items, which you can use to customize your avatar. There are a few codes that you can put in to get free things, and those can be easily found online. There's a huge filter section, which is kind of confusing, so we're not really going to go into it, but you can always play around with it. We'll definitely hit on this in the trading video. And once you go over here to the shop, you can see all of the booster packs as we've seen, all of the decks, and some gameplay items. These aren't that important, but if you did want to try and splurge and go on some old packs, you can get that there. Every single pack from 2008 up till now is there. Another thing is the redeem code feature. These are for codes that you buy in-game. A lot of people, instead of buying packs, will buy codes from websites in order to just get a bunch of packs open so they can open or trade for what they need. And the very, very final thing is the deck manager. Trading we're going to go into in another video, as it's a huge different thing, but you go to your deck manager here, you can see your theme decks, your standard decks, expanded, legacy, and unlimited. Unlimited and legacy aren't really going to be used, but you're able to find everything here, as well as create decks. Now, Deck Wizard is a big thing that's used by new players. I would stay away from it. You'll be prompted with a tutorial once you click one of these for the first time, and you can also import deck lists. If someone sends you a deck list in a message, you're able to copy the entire thing, and it automatically puts that in for you. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm hoping to use this series to really teach new players and existing players new features and really how to just keep building their collection and have fun with Pokemon TCG. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the comments, as I'll be reading those every single day. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.